station that's always local, always now. This is Fox 19 Now Morning Extra.
All right, welcome on back in.
Here we are.
Yes, it is obviously opening day, hence the red.
We got a lot of red happening here today.
Yes, and you know what? We have teams everywhere, Steph. We've been checking in with them all morning long. I've loved, I think my favorite part has been seeing the food.
Yes.
The different food selections and everything like that. And it's cool to see all the upgrades and everything they've made.
I think it's very funny. Earlier, you were talking about what was happening here in the studio. Normally, Jordan Valines is standing out freezing in the cold this morning.
Yeah.
So just a little part of you this morning.
There's a little schadenfreude, but hopefully, guys, it does warm up for you soon. I know that you guys have been standing out there now for hours, but you're still having a good time, still smiling. That makes me happy. It's opening day after all.
Well, here's the deal. Jordan, you've been here for 9 years doing this, so you can stay in a warm studio. I think that's okay.
I thought that's what she was going to say her favorite part was, is watching us stand out in the cold while she got to stay in the warm studio. But you know what? It's all worth it because Great American Ballpark, soon enough, guys, these seats are going to be filled with Reds fans. They have the sprinklers on. Actually, they still do over on this side of the field. The sun is up, and you had just mentioned, too, we're already seeing people outside ready to go today.
Yeah, outside the main gates, I'm seeing a lot of families, people walking around the banks. Of course, the game kicks off 4:10 against the Washington Nationals. Gates here open at 2:10, and we are talking about the block party starting at 11 o'clock, the Findlay Market opening day parade at noon. You mentioned the food. We have the chef coming up. We're going to give you a little sample of what you can get here at the ballpark, and she and I are trying to stay warm
we're doing
as
our
best we
best.
can. And then Frank, of course, is running around the stadium getting himself in trouble. Frank.
All right, what are you doing, Frank?
Well, we know I actually am at the bar now. We crossed the street. We're over here at the Holy Grail. Reds fans already starting on up. Where are you guys from?
Coleraine.
Coleraine. Okay. So, what opening day is this for you?
This is only my first.
Oh, your first.
Oh, this is like my 10th, probably?
Yeah, probably 10.
What are we thinking today? Big Reds win. A lot of hype on the team right now.
Big Reds W. Red W.
What's for breakfast?
Beers.
Oh, beer. You know what? Breakfast. In fact, they're already having their breakfast over here. Let's check in with these guys. Where are you guys from?
Hey, Coleraine.
They're from Coleraine, too?
Yes, sir. Glad to be here.
Hey, okay, so what is this, orange juice?
Yeah, a little bit of orange juice.
Orange
yes,
juice,
sir.
yeah.
Yes, sir.
Keeps it going. So, what opening day is this for you? Is this a tradition to come down here?
It's tradition. We love it. We look forward to it every year. Just something to do. We love to party down here. It's our city.
Who's the ringleader of the party? This guy here?
Yes,
this guy? Yeah. The mayor?
I go all the way back to Crosby Field. So.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Have you been, so Crosby, what was your favorite of all the parks so far?
Crosby Field.
Yeah. It was more intimate,
Crosby Field was more accessible in regards to the fans.
Yeah, they did a nice job over here, though, with all the
Castellini Group has just opened up their doors to the whole community.
And this is great, too. I mean, you think about opening days, and heck, my first opening day, this was a pit right here. There's a big pit.
Yes.
This is the spot.
Okay.
And under the heater.
Yes, staying warm.
You guys got tickets to the game?
No, we do not.
Okay,
we got practice this evening with the kids, so
have the fun now.
Gotta have the fun now.
Good to see you guys.
Yes, sir.
Go Reds! Go Reds! Hey, let's go into Ethan C. weather-wise here today. I was going to say it's warming up, but it's because I'm under a heater right now, Ethan.
It is beginning to warm up, though. That's some good news. We got 30s coming back into the area. In fact, it's already 34 at 9 o'clock here this hour. So definitely an improvement compared to the 27, 26 we saw earlier this morning in parts of the tri-state. But now you can see that sunshine is going to really warm things up this morning, along with the fact we're looking at some light winds as well. So taking a look right now at those temperatures across the Fox 19 Now viewing area. 36 already down in Dry Ridge, 35 in Batesville, Indiana, 32 still up in Mason over in Warren County, 33 at West Union, also 33 in Maysville. Some patchy dense fog down that way along the Ohio River. But for the opening day parade, upper 30s by 10 a.m. So 1 hour from now, we're going to rise up 5 degrees with a lot of sunshine. By noon, 47 with the parade kicking off. And then by folks heading over to GABP for the game itself, 50s. 55 looking at first pitch at 4:10. 56 our afternoon high. And again, mostly sunny skies coming up for today. Now, tomorrow, clouds will begin to increase, and we are looking at some disruptive weather moving in for this Easter weekend and next week. We'll talk about that here coming up here in a little bit. But for now, I want to send things back over to Dan and Lauren out there live at Great American Ballpark.
You know what? We may not have that warm heater, but we do have some warm food.
Warm food.
And we'll take it, right? We got Chef Gary Davis here getting things ready for opening day.
So Lauren went to the preview.
Yeah.
She got to sample all of the new eats here at Great
delicious.
American Ballpark. Talk about what is being offered now. And you're always trying to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, so, I mean, think about it. The Reds were absolutely amazing last year, right? So I needed to go and get some amazing items to come out and bring out this year. So we got a lot of great sponsorships. We got the Braters Up, which is a skewered brat, special sauce, American cheese. We got these Glears Geta sliders that'll be served on the third base side. We've got the loaded bases nacho burger from 50 West with a sidecar for nacho cheese. We've got Montgomery in brisket hoagie with a smoked nacho as well, smoker nacho. So, I mean, we've got a lot of different food items. But, I mean, obviously here I brought you one of our most fantastic ones. And it's got the Geta slider, American cheese pickles with a little bit of habanero bacon jam because you guys look cold and I need to warm you up a little bit.
I love it. And you know what? Gary, we've known you for a number of years here in Cincinnati. Cincinnatians like this culinary experience, no matter where you are, right?
Right, and you got to think about. I love the culinary success that we've had in Cincinnati, especially with a lot of different popular food shows. A lot of chefs in the city being on that, showing what we really can do. And we got a lot of talent in this little area of ours.
Yeah, and it's opening day, so why not eat well and see some great baseball?
That's so good.
How's that working out for you?
Hey,
She went all in and let you do the interview, right?
It's working out great. Listen,
She's like,
this is
"Take it, Dan."
delicious. You know what? You were just on the phone with somebody. Your guys' morning starts super early.
Yes.
How do you mentally prepare for a day like today?
It takes me about 3 days.
Okay.
Obviously, we have a lot of construction with a lot of new things. So a lot of times, construction just ended like a few days ago.
Right.
So we have to plan and prepare. I have extra support here. I've got great staff. I couldn't do all this on my own. So, I mean, we're ready to go today. It's going to be a great day. We got great weather, even though it's going to be a little bit cold. But we have a good plan, and we will be successful. Obviously, my day starts, and it starts at 6 a.m., won't be done till 9 o'clock. It's a 15-hour day, but this is what I'm planning to do.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm part of the memories here for opening day, and I can't wait to have another successful one.
Gary Davis is the best. You've been on the
makes you
show for
happy.
years. No, it's good stuff. So if you're coming to Great American Ballpark, you got options. You certainly got
real
options.
Quick, and I don't know if you can if you're allowed to answer this, but if you could pick one thing off the menu to just recommend to people that eat everything.
No,
but
I've been
one
saying
thing.
it all day. I was like, if you're going to come in here today, go ahead and have the loaded bases nacho burger.
Okay.
50 West did an excellent job. I think this is going to be an iconic item. This is also something that we're splitting here doing. We're going to do it here, and they're going to do it at 50 West, too.
Nice.
So this is something that we're sharing as a limited time offer. But this is things that people travel for to ballparks. And how awesome is it that you have a burger with a tostada, jalapeno, sour cream, and then you get a sidecar for nacho cheese.
Oh my gosh.
And you got to have this because this is like the ooey gooey thing that you have that's like a guilty pleasure here at the ballpark.
Oh, that sounds so good.
But you know what? A baseball game has become an experience, and I think the chef speaks to that pretty well. I mean, you're coming out here with the family. It's an all-day party. Eat well.
Yeah.
I think so. When you're going to come here, you're going to create a memory through the food. And I want everybody to always remember that because even if you're a kid, you're going to have a hot dog, some popcorn. You are going to watch the Reds win today.
Yeah.
Sure.
But you're also going to remember what you ate. And I think that's one of the things that I love the best about opening day.
All right.
Awesome.
Now I get to eat. Gary,
Yes.
thank you so much. So we have tons of team coverage all morning long because there's the block party at 11 o'clock. There is the Findlay Market opening day parade at noon, and of course, this little game at 4:10. So much
Big
more
one.
of our opening day coverage coming up. Stay with us.
This is your chance to save 65% on a year of getting fit and healthy with Body. Stop beating yourself up with these fad diets and extreme workouts. I'm Body Super Trainer Lacey Green, and I'm gonna help you lose weight step by step with the one approach that you can use for the rest of your life. It's called Body, an app with over 120 workout programs, easy to follow nutrition plans, and my 3-week program called For Beginners Only. Sign up for a year and save 65%. Go to BODI.com.
Fox 19 Now, sponsored by National Heating and Air Conditioning.
Reopen. And welcome back to opening day 2024, everybody. Frank Marzullo with you live. We are in the team shop. Doors will open here shortly, but look at that. There you go. There's your opening day t-shirt. Great American Ballpark 2024, Washington Nationals, your Cincinnati Reds. You can get the t-shirt, you can get the opening day ball, whatever you want. They've got it. The opening day, you got to get the opening day hat. I mean, look at that. Beautiful here this morning. You know, I was talking with some of the folks here in the team shop, and the thing that's still the big seller, the big popular item, of course, the City Connect line, which came out last year. I think it's a 4-year deal they got. Look at that. I tell you what, you see this everywhere right now. Beautiful. You got Spencer Steer right there. You got Hunter Green. You got Jake Fraley. You got De La Cruz, Ellie De La Cruz. I think, too, what do you think of nice Reds Bahamas Hawaiian t-shirt? What do you think right there? We get a little caught here. Hold on a second. I got to help my buddy Tom out here. We've got the cord here. You know, yeah, there you go. Get the cord out of the way. The cord. Anyway, if you come on over here, check this out. That looks, I love this little threading on there with the Reds opening day logos. So much going on. And the thing is, when you come in, the kids are going to want stuff too. You've got a whole kids section there. I like these t-shirts too. These are cool. MLB Jam. Of course, you got Stevenson and India there, going back a little old school, which looks really cool, and all the varieties of hats. Of course, this was the hat which was the classic back during the Field of Dreams game a couple of years ago, where they had that whole look. Remember that when we were out in Iowa there. You also have the green there for the St. Patty's Day. And, I mean, any hat, scheme, or schematic you can think of, they've got you covered here at the Reds team shop here at the ballpark. We'll look at I like this one. Now, the only thing with this, it reminds me of Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't know if I'm too big a fan of the yellow there. And, of course, you know, always popular. You got to go with what's this called? Like, I don't know. It's the straw hat. I know it has a better name to it there. But beautiful stuff. Come check it out here. Of course, you got all the City Connect items here, from the jerseys. And what's really cool, I mean, you look back here, you got Morgan, you got Stevenson, Barry Larkin, so even the guys, the retirees, right, of our Reds legends, you can come and get that City Connect look. So Reds team shop opens up here this morning. Even if you're not coming down to the game, you can come into the team shop, grab something, check something out here. There you go, right there with the City Connect line, and all the men and women are working hard to getting you ready to get checked out and set to go. And these chains still are super, super popular here. All the kids like that. There you go. You throw the chain on, and you're set, and you're ready. So we're ready to go as well. Here on opening day, we got our gear, we got our hats, we got our shirts, we got our coats, and you're going to lose a layer here today. So maybe you come down, you got a thicker layer on, and you go, wait a second. It's getting a little warm. You come in the team shop, you get yourself a T-shirt or a half zip. Let's go over to Ethan Embry right now. I know you have your share of Reds gear. Hey there, buddy. Weather is warming up for that first pitch.
I sure do. Frank, I actually have a Reds tie on right now. It might look a little bit of a lighter shade of red, but I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little C's on it. Yeah, well, I would, but the lights would just blow me up, so I don't want to do that. But right now, though, we got a beautiful view of downtown Cincinnati. This is a live view over towards Cincinnati Museum Center, Union Terminal there on the west end. 34 this hour, looking nice and sunny, but it's still a little chilly out there. That will change this afternoon, as Frank mentioned. Radar looking nice and quiet. I've got a couple of Facebook comments asking, hey, should I wear shorts? Should I wear pants? Should I wear a sweater? Should I just wear a T-shirt? Well, this is the type of weather this time of year where you're going to have to shed it this afternoon. So if you're heading out there this morning, yeah, you want to have, the pants. You want to have the sweater, the jacket. But later on today with the 50s and sunshine, shorts a good option as well as a T-shirt. I mean, some people might not want to wear shorts. It's kind of depending on your comfortability, but me, I could wear shorts this afternoon. It'd be nice with that. And the sunshine too. But we're going to be dry today. We got high pressure in full control, keeping things dry and sunny. Cold this morning, but warmer this afternoon. Mid-30s for many locations of the FOX19 Now viewing area. Upper 30s and low 40s by 10 o'clock with the sunshine. Keeping it sunny through the parade and through the game. Opening day game, first pitch 4:10, 55 degrees, and we're staying sunny through the evening. And now tomorrow, looking at clouds increasing, and it'll be dry, it'll be warm and breezy. Tomorrow's highs will be in the mid-60s. But then we go to the weekend. Saturday, we're talking about scattered showers, a few rumbles of thunder, and that'll be on both Saturday as well as Easter Sunday. We'll be seeing that opportunity for a few of those showers and thunderstorms. Not looking at anything severe for the weekend, but something that's going to be a little disruptive, especially on Easter Sunday afternoon and Easter Sunday evening. But then early next week, no April Fool's jokes here. It's April 1st coming up on Monday. We've got the risk for some stronger storms Monday evening, and then also during the day on Tuesday, potential threat of some stronger storms. So we're keeping an eye on them. So we're keeping an eye on Monday and Tuesday in particular, with the threat of some gusty winds, some heavy rain, even the threat of some hail, even a spin-up tornado. Can't rule that out right now. But it's a little too far out there to talk about any kind of timing of it. The details yet to come. But we do know that there is that threat that does stand based on the weather pattern at hand. But one thing we do know, regardless of all the rain and storms, it's going to be a warm 7-day forecast. Wednesday, the coolest day, a high of 55. Today, the second coolest day at 56, but still not bad with some sunshine. But otherwise, Good Friday, the last dry day of this 7-day forecast up ahead. Steph?
Good to see you. We almost always have rain on Good Friday, so we'll have some sun preparing the steps tomorrow.
Look at this.
Yeah, beautiful shot from our Sky Fox 19 drone right here over the Great American Ballpark. Of course, it is opening day. We have everything you need to know. Fox 19 Now from the party at the Banks that starts in under 2 hours, 11 o'clock. Finley Market Parade stepping off, what, 11 o'clock this morning?
12. 12 is when the parade, steps off, but then the block party officially kicks off, I think, at 11.
And then first pitch coming after 2 or 3:30 in the this afternoon, not this morning.
I know, you have it. Yeah, we have everything covered in between. We're talking with, obviously, Dan and Lauren and Frank and Ken and Peyton Marshall. And Betsy Ross.
We got it all.
We got it all. Yeah, we'll be right back right after this.
This is your chance to save 65% on a year of getting fit and healthy with Body. Stop beating yourself up with these fad diets and extreme workouts. I'm Body Super Trainer Lacey Green, and I'm gonna help you lose weight step by step with the one approach that you can use for the rest of your life. It's called Body, an app with over 120 workout programs, easy to follow nutrition plans, and my 3-week program called For Beginners Only. Sign up for a year and save 65%. Go to BODI.com.
And just a reminder, right here on Fox 19 too, along with all of our opening day coverage, but happening tomorrow, you're going to be able to watch the Cleveland Cavaliers take on the Philadelphia 76ers right here on Fox 19 now.
Yep, Friday's game starting at 7 in the evening, and of course, stick around for the award-winning Fox 19 Now 10 and 11 o'clock news after that big game.
And yet, not only can you catch the Cavs right here on Fox 19, but obviously we have you covered 24/7 when it comes to weather. Just be sure to bookmark our 24-hour live streaming weather channel on fox19.com. You can also get it on our mobile and smart TV apps.
You know, Jordan, something we should mention here, that I saw that the Cincinnati Emergency Communications Center was pushing this out on Facebook earlier this morning. They're saying that before you celebrate opening day, go to their Facebook page and you can do the 911 key info. It's an app you can download. So if you're at the game today and something were to happen,
that's
find you.
That's going to be your point. Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's smart, easy, convenient. Let's send it back out to Dan right now at the ballpark with a special guest.
Yeah, I got the mayor, of course. Sean Casey, former Reds first baseman, coming back to the Queen City to throw out the ceremonial first pitch. How does it feel to be back?
It is so great to be back. I always love coming back here to Cincinnati. That's where I grew up. Yeah, I really feel that way. But just to see the beautiful day, opening day here, I know how big a deal. This is the best opening day in baseball. I've been around long enough to know how big of a deal this is, and I'm just really honored that I get a chance to throw out the first pitch today.
Well, they love you, man. I mean, you're doing some color commentating. You're coaching, you're doing all of that good stuff. When you're throwing out a ceremonial first pitch, all eyes are on you. I know. Not that you've not had that before.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I've never had it of this magnitude. You know, I've thrown out the first pitch here in Cincinnati before, but like July 7th on a Tuesday. You know, not that many people here. So opening day is obviously a big deal. So I'm excited. I'm excited to get out there. I'm going to let it rip and see what happens. I can't do worse than the mayor, than the real mayor did a few years back when he threw it 45 feet to Eric Davis's right.
Oh my gosh. And everybody remembers that. But honestly, like, you're part of this franchise's storied career. You know, you talk about the Reds and just their history. What does that mean to you personally?
It means so much. I mean, you know, being part of the Reds Hall of Fame, and you know, I just remember the morning of going into the Reds Hall of Fame. We had a breakfast that morning just for the Reds Hall of Famers, and I remember sitting around the table with Johnny Bench and Joe Morgan and Dave Concepcion and Barry Larkin and Tony Perez and these guys talking shop. Lee May, and I was like, I can't believe I'm here.
I'm part of this.
I can't believe I'm in this conversation. You got to be kidding me. And I took notes on it. I found the notes the other day. I took notes on this conversation, but I know the history of this team. I understand the history of baseball. What this organization, I am so grateful that I got to spend 8 years here in what I believe is the greatest, most storied organization in baseball, and I don't take that for granted.
Well, we're glad you're here. As you can probably hear, they're cleaning right now. The crews are out here.
Just keep rolling by.
They're just rolling by. So, there's so many crews getting this place spick and span. It looks great, doesn't it?
It looks incredible. Wow, it looks incredible. With you got the opening day sign here. You got the sprinklers going behind us. The sun shining, blue skies. I mean, thank you.
Yeah.
Can't ask for anything better.
Man, the mayor, Sean Casey, come on. So it's going to be fun. Obviously, you're here for 4:10 when we start off, a little bit before that. What are you going to do after?
I'm going over to Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse. Called my man Charlie. I'm like, I need a reservation for 5 at Jeff Ruby's. Honestly,
nothing better.
You don't get a better. I've been to a ton of steakhouses. When you play in the big leagues, you pretty much go to every steakhouse in every major city. I think Jeff Ruby's Steakhouse is the best steakhouse in the country. Seriously, I tell people all the time, you want the best steak, come to Jeff Ruby's. And I mean, I'm sponsored by Jeff Ruby, but
No,
but I'm saying it's incredible, right?
Right.
And the renovations they've done up there.
Right.
So
It's beautiful.
that's where I'm going.
So this is quite a treat. This is a day for you,
This
man.
is a day. I am so excited to be back in Cincinnati, to see the fans today, opening day, to watch this team play, and then head to Jeff Ruby's for a nice steak afterwards.
Okay, guys, back in studio. If you can feel the excitement from John Casey, and that hasn't got you pumped up for today, I don't know what to tell you.
It's electric. And you know what? You can't get any more Cincinnati than that. We're talking about Jeff Ruby's steak throwing out the first pitch at opening day.
Yes.
That's amazing.
And he knows Charlie is the man to hook you up there, Jeff.
Yeah,
Ruby's. He
there
is
you
the man
go.
downtown.
I love that. I was like, it's almost like one of those things. Like, is he going to be able to keep that energy up 6 hours from now, 7 hours from now, throwing out that first pitch?
Something tells me he's got that all the time.
That's true.
Sean is very upbeat.
He's like Frank. He just keeps on going. All right, we're going to be back with another check of your forecast and more look kind of around the ballpark and around Fenley Market.
It's a big day here.
Yes, it's coming up.
If you're the type of person who did this,
This is amazing!
Just a bit more.
then you're the kind of person that was born for this.
Amazing.
Thank you. My favorite part.
Explore event rental careers you were born for.
Guess I'm shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance.
Visit SelectQuote.com. We shop, you save.
Always now. This is Fox 19 Now Morning Extra.
Oh, we're glad you're back with us on a sunny Thursday morning. It's Holy Thursday. It's opening day. It is a big day because like everything that could possibly be squeezed into one day is happening here in the Queen City.
And you know what? We're kind of triangulating our coverage.
Oh.
So we have, Fenley Market, the parade there, starting off here in a couple of hours. What?
I didn't realize we were triangulating. I was like,
I just meant, in my mind, I'm thinking, the Banks Party, Fenley Market Parade, Great American Ballpark,
Now it
and
all
then
makes sense.
the craziness in between.
I get it.
You just got to get on my wavelength. It's okay. I'll draw you a map later.
Is it isosceles? I was making sure we're the right triangle.
But yes, so now we're going to send it out to, because obviously our Peyton Marshall, Dan, Lauren.
Everybody's out today.
Yes. Yeah, everyone out. So let's first start out with Lauren and Dan. Lauren, I like it.
Going on.
Is that your opening day dance? I like it.
What is that?
We got we got some music behind us.
Here's the deal.
I
Like
can't
Sean
help it.
Casey came, did the interview with us, started the party off at the stadium. I don't know if you can hear, but they are blaring music right now. The field crew is getting ready for opening day here in Cincinnati. Lauren's doing her opening day dance, and we're having a great time.
Yeah, you know what? It is. The energy inside a Great American Ballpark, just outside these gates, you can feel it.
Yeah.
Opening day is something that I think everybody is celebrating in some sort of way, whether you're going to be at the parade, whether you're going to be at the Banks for their party, or inside a Great American Ballpark, first pitch at 4:10.
Yeah, so the gates open at 2:10, but the block party you just mentioned, it all benefits the Reds Community Fund. It's from 11 to 3:30. Of course, the Holy Grail, the Banks, all of those restaurants are packed even right now. If you're coming down here, gear yourself up for a great time.
Yeah, all right. So Peyton Marshall, we got to check in with her. I know she's bringing the energy this morning. She always does. Peyton, where are you? Who are you chatting with? And are you ready?
Well, Lauren, I am definitely ready. In fact, I'm just joining the Cincinnati Public School Band this morning. You know what? I tried, but I'm going to actually give these back to Christian. Christian, can you show me how it's done? Sounds way better than what I was doing. But yes, Lauren, we are bringing the energy. That is definitely what we're doing. Christian, talk to me about what have the preparations been like for you guys getting ready for opening day? Because I was talking to some people, they were saying they're on like 3 hours of sleep because you guys have been rehearsing just so much.
Yeah, we've been practicing.
You've been practicing so much. What are you most looking forward to?
I hope to go into this parade and ace this.
And ace it. I love it. Yes, I think you guys will, because I've been hearing them rehearse all morning long. In fact, I'm here with Brandon Smith. Can you talk to me about what your team really has been doing here, what your band has been doing to really prepare for such a big day, especially being from Cincinnati? You know just how big of a deal this parade is.
Well, we've been preparing for the last 2 months with our band program. This band comprises of 140 members, all from Cincinnati Public Schools High School. So we've been getting it together. We just want to showcase what Cincinnati Public Schools has to offer as far as the music program, and just showcase the work and showcase the great students that we have in our district.
And when we're talking about what these students have to offer, you know, just from being here this morning, there's a lot of personality here.
Oh, yes, absolutely. That's to say the least. Yes, there's a lot of personality.
There is. How would you describe your band as they're getting ready? You can see we're panning over. They're all sitting. They're getting ready. They're already ready to give us a performance. But how would you describe them?
Honestly, this is the best group of students that I've ever worked with. I think very highly of them. They're academically sound and great musicians. And they're great disciplined kids. They're a handful, as you can see, but they're all great kids and doing something positive. And they're here on their spring break. You know, this is their spring break, and they got up here, stayed up all night. So we're really proud of them for the work they put in.
That's right. It's their spring break, and they're getting up early with FOX19, even before this parade. Talk to me about, you know, when we're thinking of band, when I've been here, there has been some crazy dance moves, some really great dance moves. Talk to me about what they're bringing here.
Well, we're a show-style band, so we do a high-step march, which is tradition to the HBCU-style marching band. So we like to get out, you know, we like to play a little bit of everything and show off our moves. So we're looking forward to the Reds Parade today.
I'm looking forward to seeing your guys' performance. But you know what? Let's give them a little teaser right now. Thank you so much for talking to us. We got to go back to Christian. Christian, can you start us off?
5, 6, ready, and...
That's awesome. 9:34 right now, and awesome day in store, too. We got temperatures really warming up this afternoon, getting into the 50s. But right now, still a little chilly when you walk outside. 34 this hour here in Cincinnati. We're looking off to the south and west. There's Ludlow there, and you can see beautiful sunshine just behind the camera, but blue skies nonetheless. On the First Alert Weather app, which you'll be using a lot this weekend and next week with the rain coming in, it's looking at nice, clear conditions. A few high thin clouds earlier this morning, not the case now. And that sunshine will really help warm things up as we head into the midday hour. So the parade starts at noon. I know there's a lot of tailgating and things of that nature starting at 11 o'clock. But we are looking at upper 40s by then. 50s this afternoon. 56 our afternoon high. And for the 4:10 first pitch, 55 degrees. and again, a lot of sunshine. But we are looking at some unsettling weather moving into Saturday and Sunday, unsettled weather for those showers, a couple of thunderstorms on both Saturday and Easter Sunday. Monday and Tuesday could be first alert weather days we're going to keep a very close eye on as we get closer and give you more details then. But for now, just keeping an eye on it. They were looking at rain and even thunderstorms starting Saturday, lasting through the middle of next week.
I'm so glad we were able to avoid that rain today.
I know.
Thank
and
goodness.
Good Friday as well. A lot of folks will be praying the steps up to Immaculate Church, and we want it to be good weather for them. Although I've seen them do it with umbrellas.
Oh,
so
100%. Last
absolutely.
year, 100%. Yeah. Already, well, still to come on the Morning X, our Lauren Miner is going to be talking to Rick Wall.
Yeah, see right there.
Download the app that helps you plan your day. The First Alert Weather app. Live radar, hour-by-hour forecasts, and severe weather alerts. Everywhere you go. Get it today.
At Superior Credit Union, it pays to be a member. In fact, just last year, we paid our members nearly $20 million. As a not-for-profit financial institution, we can offer low interest rates, high-yield savings and CD accounts, first-time homebuyer perks, and other no-fee services. So contact your local Superior Credit Union to learn more about becoming a member and let your money go to work for you with personalized financial solutions. Superior Credit Union, always putting our members first.
Sign up for a year of Body today and get the results you want at 65% off.
Are y'all ready to go?
Join America's favorite trainers, leading over 120 structured home workout programs, creating thousands and thousands of success stories. Nobody does results better than Body. And for a limited time, sign up for a year of Body, the app that CNN_ rated the best fitness app, and get 65% off. But this is a limited time offer. Just go to body.com. That's bodywithan.com.
You know, earlier we saw Peyton there talking to the band from Lincoln High School, and they're going to be stepping off in the parade here shortly this morning. So exciting stuff for them. But earlier, she was at the Hall of Fame Museum with a look at a new exhibit that you can also visit this year. How cool.
Take a look.
We are all getting pumped for opening day, and that's why we're starting right here at the Cincinnati Reds Hall of Fame, talking about this new opening. I'm actually here with Rick to tell us a little bit more about it. First of all, good morning.
Good morning.
And talk to us about what is really something that stands out for families when they come here to enjoy this.
Well, the long ball is going to put you in the middle of the action, so I think it's great for kids, it's great for adults, it's great for anyone that loves the game of baseball, because the home run is one of those most exciting moments. So they're going to love the artifacts here, they're going to love the video highlights, they're going to love the StatCast, so using today's technology to kind of highlight the home run and explain it. There's really just something here for everyone.
And, you know, something in addition of what you said is the audio. I mean, if you guys can hear it right now, the audio in here is what I feel like what puts the tone on this entire experience. Talk to me about what people are hearing right now.
Yeah, we have some of the great calls from some of the great home runs, whether it's recent games with TV or radio. You're going to hear that and put you right in the middle of it really brings an emotion to everything. I mean, I feel the energy when when I walk in and I look up on the walls and I see the images of the wonderful home run hitters from Reds history, that makes me feel like, this is going to be something special. And everybody remembers the home run. They can change a game, a season, maybe even a career.
And it's also a memory for everyone who's experiencing it. This entire thing really takes you back. I really want to go back to that audio. That's really what kind of just sets the tone there. But talk to me about what really stands out for you coming in here.
Well, there's all kinds of artifacts. Going back to the 1920s. We've got some bats from the 1956 team with Frank Robinson. This was a team that hit 221 home runs and set the record for most home runs by a team. The Reds have such a long history. So I love the home plate from Scooter Gennett's 4 home run game. Johnny Bench's bat from his 389th home run, his final in franchise record home runs for the team. So things like that just jump out at me, from the jerseys to the helmets to the trophies to the awards. And then if you're wanting to pick up a glove, we're going to allow you to pick up a glove and try to rob a home run over at our outfield wall.
Wait, that's very cool, especially for some of the youngins that are coming in too. So it's an experience for them to take part of as well.
It is. It's an augment to the rest of the museum. Largest team Hall of Fame all of baseball, 15,000 square feet. This 1,500 square foot really just brings it to life. Upstairs, kids can still make baseball cards, be broadcasters, so they can take what they learned from the audio calls here, go upstairs and record their own.
How cool to be part of that. And you know what? Speaking of that history, I want to actually walk over here. And can you talk to me? This dates back to what? 1920, 1919. Talk to me about what is in this case.
Well, every home run doesn't have to be the one that wins the World Series. So we have the home run hitters, the top 50 in all of Reds history. And of course, Ed Rouse, one of the greatest players in Reds history, was here. And this is a home run a ball that he hit on opening day in 1920. The pants were worn by Pat Duncan in 1919. It was a game ball from 2005 when the Reds hit their 221st home run. And the Lorenzen jersey is really special because since Babe Ruth, only one player has ever pitched in a game and won the game and hit a home run in the game. So that's Michael Lorenzen and Babe Ruth. So that jersey's here on display.
I think that's the most that I've seen you smile when you've talked about anything right there, is that specific moment.
I remember how emotional that was for Michael that day, but then he also had done one, had the Father's Day. So there's a lot of emotion with Michael Lorenzen when he was here, and we all remember that, and those highlights are here too. So you'll be able to pick and choose on our touchscreen database to see that home run and learn about how far it went, the exit velocity, and that's where the technology really is infused into this exhibit.
And that emotion, that plays such a big part. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us that this morning. You guys can find out all the details about this opening on our website and our free mobile news app. Reporting here at the Reds Hall of Fame, Peyton Marshall, Fox 19 Now.
Thank you, Peyton. Coming up, we're talking about temperatures starting off chilly. We're still in the mid-30s right now, but this afternoon, mid-50s, a lot of sunshine, a few clouds this afternoon with the daytime heating, but we do have some rain on the way. More on that next.
All right, well, welcome on back in. You're trying to have side conversations with
Oh,
Ethan
we're
over
getting
here.
goofy, getting punchy.
Yes, it's okay. It's opening day. We're meant to be punchy and goofy.
Several
right?
honorees will be recognized at today's game.
Yeah, this is fantastic. So this is going to include Cincinnati police officer Ben Williamson. He's going to be recognized as the Kroger first responder of the game, and also U.S. Air Force Chief Master Sergeant Jay Collars. He's going to be honored at the end of the second inning as the Alta Fiber hometown hero of the game.
Love it, love it. As a son of a U.S. Air Force retired person, I'm glad to see that. Hey, also, lastly, retired Cincinnati firefighter John Winfrey will perform God Bless America during the 7th inning stretch. I love that song.
Absolutely, and you know what? I love that they coordinate those in for today. You know, make those special moments.
Absolutely.
And, you know, on already such a special day that they remember to honor those folks. That's really cool. Absolutely. All righty. Have you seen this? Back in February, the Reds, if you didn't know, they were the first Major League Baseball team to join the Realizing the Dream initiative.
You ever heard about this? It's a program that was created by Martin Luther King III and his wife, Andrea Waters King. They spoke at the ballpark earlier this year, and their goal is to recruit local kids to get out and serve their community in celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s 100th birthday. That's right around the corner in 2029.
Amazing. Love that. Yeah, I think that it was Andrea who interviewed her, if I'm correct. But let's send it over to Ethan now. Ethan, you were saying, you know, things beginning to warm up marginally right now, even though we're still in the 30s.
Yeah, still in the 30s, but honestly, I would say the next hour or two, it's not just marginal. It's going to be a big change in temperature because we were 28 last hour. We're 34 now, and we're going to make it up into the upper 30s and low 40s here in the next 15, 20 minutes. And then we go into 11 o'clock, we'll be in the upper 40s. And then we get to the low 50s during the parade. So right now, a live view on our Newport Levee camera looking towards GABP, a beautiful sight to see. Folks are already parking in advance of the game right there on the banks. And again, a lot of sunshine. Quiet conditions, not just for us in the tri-state, but for the entire region, looking at quiet conditions. We got some cloud cover to the north and west. Not going to affect us. It'll be the culprit for maybe a few sprinkles tonight, but it's not going to be disruptive. Not really seeing any impacts at all for that for us. The biggest impact is just the sunshine. Going to help warm things up. We're still in the 30s this hour, yes, but we're already at 39 degrees over towards Milford, 37 in Batesville, Indiana, 36 in West Union and in Brooksville, Kentucky, 37 in Dry Ridge, Warsaw, but still 34 up in Westchester. But the opening day parade, 10 a.m., we'll be kicking things off with Ken and Frank out there at Findlay Market. 10 a.m., 39 degrees. Noon, 47. By 3 o'clock, 50 degrees. And for the afternoon hours, mid-50s with that sunshine. First pitch at 4:10. Seventh inning, 55. And we're still looking at those mid-50s by the end of the game. And we'll be dry tomorrow, too. Tomorrow, looking at clouds increasing and much warmer, but also breezy conditions. That's all ahead of the unsettled weather we're looking at for both Saturday and Easter Sunday. And you'll see that we go into the latter half of the Easter weekend, more showers and storms, especially Sunday late afternoon into the evening hours. And then Monday and Tuesday, both days we could keep a close eye on for the potential for first alert weather days. You'll see here on the 7-day forecast, really warm air in place, as you can see highs up to the low 70s both Saturday and Monday, and pretty unsettled all the way from Saturday morning through Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, again, could be first alert weather days because of the heavy rain, gusty winds, and the severe weather threat that we may see by that point. We're back after this.
Oh, hey, I'm your celebrity spokesperson for Zine, the new way to stream local news, sports, and events from all over the country. But Zine speaks for itself. It doesn't need a celebrity spokesperson to tell you to download Zine. Besides, an ex-teen idol like myself might resort to pandering gimmicks. You're too smart for that. Let's cut to the Zine logo before I do some sexy overdramatic ending, huh? Zine. Always local, always free.
Already 9:51 on opening day here. Reds fans and armchair managers have been picking apart the opening day roster for weeks now.
That's without TJ Friedl.
Yeah.
Jonathan India could end up hitting leadoff for a third straight opening day.
So the real question, though, is where exactly does he play on the field? Where will he be playing on the field? Sports director Joe Danneman has this story.
This is relaxed. The small steps, the small stretch, the small things a baseball player does to be opening day ready. But this is big. For a big name player, he's moving casually. He looks comfortable. He is relaxed. Because Jonathan India is still a Cincinnati Red.
It's going to be special what we do here. And I'm excited to see what we do this year.
The one-time National League Rookie of the Year, India is entering his 4th year as a major leaguer. Every hit, every double, every home run. Almost everyone knows Jonathan India is a difference-making hitter. But is there an everyday position for him on this version of the Reds?
You know, I just want to be on the field every day. That's my goal. You know, be healthy, play every game, help my team win.
3 years in the big leagues for Jonathan India, more than 300 games and nearly 3,000 innings. He's only played one position, second base, but he knows this season that'll likely have to change.
It's going to be good for us, though. You know, we're going to learn a lot this year. I'm going to play new positions, which is good. Shows my versatility. Yeah, a lot of us are going to be rotating. You know, it's going to be rotating around everywhere. So it's going to be fun, though.
Fun matters to Jonathan India. He plays with good energy and a good presence. But it's what he does in a batter's box why he can't be boxed out. A lifetime infielder. He didn't put his foot down on second base as his home base. He's now working mostly at first base and left field. Because where he stands on the field is second to where he stands in the organization.
Definitely means the world to me, just because I love this organization. You know, I came up with this organization. You know, they treat me with such respect, and you know, I can't say enough about them.
It also helps that he's completely invested in the team, you know, and like he knows we have a chance to be a great team and to be amazing here, and he knows the importance of being a great teammate and putting everything we have into that aspect of the game. So, you know, he takes that responsibility, and it's kind of just part of who he is. And I think that helps kind of take the focus off dwelling on things that he can't control, and that level of confidence really helps him.
We added a lot of depth everywhere. You know, this team is special. And I said it last year, we're a playoff team this year.
Dig deep. You've got this.
Echelon empowers individuals to exceed their own expectations, redefine limits, and push boundaries. Let's achieve greatness and create a better version of ourselves together. Visit echelonfit.com today to explore our exclusive offers.
Alrighty.
1 hour down.
1 hour down.
1 to go.
And 1 more to go. And then at noon, that's when our coverage kicks off.
Oh, yeah.
Of the Finley Day Parade. So you're going to be able to watch it at home, obviously. Trisha, Rob, Joe Daneman.
We got everybody.
We got everyone.
Everyone's up and out.
You know what? They're all over the place. I was going to say they're triangulating, but that's next.
Listen, shopping for insurance.
Whoa. The unexpected can happen to any of us. That's why SelectQuote makes it easy to get the life insurance coverage you need to protect your family for less than $1 a day.
SelectQuote found me a $500,000 policy for only $16 a month.
We could help you save more than 50% on life insurance.
Visit SelectQuote.com. We shop, you save.
From the station that's always local, always now. This is Fox 19 Now Morning Extra.
Yes, it is. Welcome on back in, 10 a.m. on the dot on opening day.
Opening day.
Yes.
It's Holy Thursday. It's
Yeah.
a big few days ahead.
It is.
And I tell you what, it's been a pretty cold start for a lot of folks out there, especially our team.
Yeah.
Who's been all over Great American Ballpark this morning.
Yeah, and we're going to try to check in with Frank and Ken because they just got down to the Finley Market site for the Finley Market opening day parade.
Yeah, that's coming up. You're stepping off here soon.
Yes, and they have the floats and everything like that, so that's always a fun time. But obviously, a lot of people are down there already. They want to get the good position and
Kudos to
everything.
the organizers. I remember doing the parade a couple years
gosh.
ago, and they've got their clipboards, they're on their walkie-talkies, their cell phones. They've got a walkie-talkie and a cell phone on each hand, and there's just so many people to organize. We saw the Aiken Band earlier. They're going to be walking in the parade.
Yeah.
So you got schools, there's a lot of kids. That's a lot to wrangle. It's like cat wrangling.
Exactly, exactly. And obviously, our Fox 19 team is going to be out there too.
That's cat wrangling.
That can sometimes be, get over here, stay over there. But yeah, they'll be out there. And again, that kicks off at noon today. And Ethan, we're obviously very glad that we're going to be having some dry, clear weather for the kickoff of that parade.
Yeah, and already we're at 41 degrees. So we have really warmed up in the last few hours. If you recall, 8 a.m., we were at 28 degrees. 20-degree change in almost, not 20 degrees quite. It's about, what is that? 13. Math, it's hard, right? Been up since 1 a.m., bear with me. 41 degrees here this hour. Live view on our Turfway Park camera, looking over towards CVG, just behind the tree line there. It is a gorgeous sight to see. Also, the horses out there on the tracks, enjoying the sunshine here this morning. On that Fox 19 First Alert weather app, you won't have to really use it much today because of the fact it's just going to be sunny if anything, you're going to use to check the temperatures and the updated forecast videos we'll be sending out, because we're talking about some active weather moving into the forecast this weekend into early next week. But today, no problems. As you're setting up here this morning, as you're probably ready to head out the door, heading over to Findlay Market, temperatures right now, upper 30s, low 40s. As you're heading over to GABP, 50s. And for the game itself, 4:10 first pitch, 55 degrees, our forecast high, 56. Mostly sunny skies, and it's going to be a beautiful day today. Get out and enjoy it, because after today, we're beginning to see some changes moving in. More on that here in just a little bit, but for now, send things back over to Jordan and Steph.
All right.
Yes, yeah, let's send it out to our team, to Frank and Ken.
Oh my
They're
gosh.
kicking it at the parade, and where are you guys? Okay, it looks like hopefully we're going to be able to get a shot up. It also looks like they're at a liquor store.
There they are,
guys. Of course, Uncle Frank found the wine bar. And said that's where we're going first.
This is a tradition here. Everybody say good morning. Woo! Go Reds. Now, Kenny, this is a big tradition here at Market Wines in Findlay Market. They do the big pierogi breakfast.
How's the wine? Good?
And the wine.
All right, guys, so we have a treat. We have the Grand Marshals today of Reds opening day. Of course, we're talking about Dimitri Young, Pokey Reese. Man, guys, thanks for being here.
It's cold, man. I'm from Southern California. I need my jacket.
No doubt. Talk about that, Pokey. What do you think? I mean, you're from South Carolina coming in. Being a Grand Marshal, people are excited to see you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy to be back. Happy opening day. I mean, this is my first time ever being a Grand Marshal, so be prepared for a lot of waving. A lot of waving is what I heard. So,
yeah, well, and talk about that, Dimitri, and being part of the Reds organization. You guys are you're part of the storied career of it all.
Yeah, I came over in 1998 after being traded for Jeff Brantley from the St. Louis Cardinals, and I was immediately embraced by my brother Pokey Reese. We were both drafted in the same year in '91 in the first round. And the love from the city, man, they just embrace you, and we wound up putting together one of the best teams that did not win a World Series in 1999.
Well, when you look at these new guys coming up, I'm sure you have a different perspective than most, because you played the game. You know how hard it is, the mental challenges, all of that good stuff. How do you think about baseball now versus when you played it?
I mean, it's different. It's a different game, different era. A lot of long ball. They want to see the long ball. You know, not averages are down, but a lot of the fans want to see the long ball. And these what these guys are doing. So it was different, more stolen bases when we played the small ball. It's a different game. So they just have to adjust, and they're adjusting, if you ask me.
All right. So Pokey, what are you doing these days?
Me and my wife are running the RBI baseball program back home. This is our first year in action. So we're trying to get the kids back, get outside and play the game, put the video games down. Get into baseball. It's big for you.
How about you, Dimitri?
I'm doing a lot in amateur baseball. I'm running a facility with Royce Clayton, Weaver Brothers, and Mike Lieberthal called Clubhouse 805 in Southern California. I'm doing a podcast, The Wrestling Perspective, with Dennis Farrell. Doing some freelance coaching with amateur baseball throughout the United States, so I am very, very busy on that front.
But don't you think once baseball becomes part of your life, it's always part of your life?
Oh yeah. They want to, what I'm saying, it's good. We're trying to give back, you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Well, guys, have fun today. I think it's going to be quite a day. Sorry about the cold weather.
Oh, hey, we're Southern California. We do gripe about cold weather, and I'm cold.
Guys, thank you for your time. Of course, you know what? We're going to have all of that coverage on opening day here in the Queen City. But for right now, we're going to send it back in the studio.
I love you, honey.
Hey, guys, we are back out live here, opening day, the Findlay Market Parade. Ken Baker, we were at Market Wines. Yes. A little technical problem in there, but they do a big pierogi breakfast every year.
Yep.
And Marsha's with us.
Marsha.
Absolutely.
So how many opening days is this for you, Marsha?
We've done too many. We come with the sons and daughters of Italy. We have a big float. We have a great time.
Oh,
absolutely love it.
What's going to be on your float? What should we look for?
Wonderful Italian.
Hey, can I get out there?
Yeah, he is Italian.
I'm Italian.
Let's show everybody your outfit.
Okay.
David, show everybody her wonderful outfit. What was your inspiration?
Well, my husband went to Red Stream Week, so he has his personal.
See, he put you up to being on screen.
I know he did. So we got to show the names.
Oh, yes. Yeah, what do they say in the back? Oh, your last name.
Yeah. So,
Absolutely
we're
love
here to celebrate every year.
Oh, we love it. Okay, guys, go Reds. Let's do it.
Go
Reds. There you go. Get your mimosas.
Yes.
Ken Baker, come over here, buddy.
All right, what are we going to do?
I want you to invade some of these band guys here, and men and women. The bands are lining up for the parade right now. Where are you guys from?
Reading. Reading. You guys, are you going to do some cymbal stuff? Let me hear some. Woo!
Ken, you try it? Can try
Can I try your
cymbals?
cymbal? All right.
There you go. That's the one great thing here. We have bands from northern Kentucky, from Indiana, Ohio, everybody lining up, and it's fun to see all the kids have a good time.
Are we ready?
Go, Ken.
Oh my God!
I don't think he made the cut. Hey, is this your first time in the parade?
Yes.
Yeah. Very good. Well, enjoy, guys. Have fun. Have fun.
Yes.
Should we go see what's down here, Kenny?
Let's go.
Then lead it down here. Now, Ken, did you come to opening day parades as a kid?
No, I did. I watched it on TV. I watched you, remember?
Oh, that's right.
You're
yes.
so old. I was always watching you do it.
He was so old. I know. We got the drum lines going there.
Dancing around.
Look at him going.
A little party.
Oh, it's fun.
Oh my God, I love
it. A lot more coming up. What's up, buddy? A lot more coming up, Kenny. Opening day parade. You're going to see the coverage here all morning long and throughout the parade here at Fox 19 now.
I love it. We'll send it back to you.
Okay, first of all, there's nothing more emblematic than those two with the music behind them down at Finley. Nothing says
that's
opening.
a dangerous combo right there.
Oh, it's great. I could watch them all day. But no, that's amazing to even hear all the, the band and everything like that, the music starting.
The band's their first year in this thing. How much fun is that?
I know, and
It's
I mean,
exciting.
that's something they're going to remember forever. I also loved the woman there, with her wine glass at 10 a.m., on opening day, it's always 5
Good
o'clock somewhere.
paisans out there enjoying the parade. I love it.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, that's going to be kicking off at noon today. We're going to air it, stream it right here on Fox 19. So yeah, less than 2 hours, but we're going to be back with more of your opening day coverage right after this. Stick with us.
'76ers right here on the Big 1-9er coverage of Friday's game. Keep in mind, tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, Then stick around for the award-winning Fox 19 Now 10 and 11 o'clock news after the game.
I love all sorts of basketball, so I was so excited about that. And obviously, you can not only catch the Cavs, you can also stay on top of those weather conditions, current conditions, severe weather alerts. That's all part of the Fox 19 Now app, and you can get it anywhere on Roku, Amazon Fire, Apple TV, all the above, 24/7, anytime, anywhere.
Ethan's talking about the chance for some rain maybe over Easter weekend.
Yeah.
So you better enjoy today and tomorrow while we got it.
Yeah, in fact, on that channel specifically, 19 at noon, we'll have that, but we also have the parade at noon on Facebook and everything else. So we'll be live only on the First Alert 24/7 weather streaming channel then for 19 at noon. But speaking of Easter, as Stefano mentioned, yeah, we got some scattered showers, some storms moving in, another warm day, but we are also tracking some active weather early next week. More on that coming up, but for now, let's enjoy the sunshine here on Reds opening day.
How about this? One of the newest Reds players is the starting pitcher for opening day today.
Yeah, Frankie Montas says it'll be his third career opening day start. And as our Joe D reports here, our sports director, the decision came as a surprise to some who were, watching him in competition in spring training. Take a listen.
They call it chatter. It's the good baseball conversation with good bite. This is where baseball players talk. These small huddles before even one person steps in and finds a seat.
The one thing I can assure people is I'm going to go out there and I'm going to give my whole.
This is different. This room is where baseball players can deliver a public message.
I know people probably have expectations of, is this the Frankie from a couple years ago? This is the Oakland Frankie. To be honest, I know what I can do. I believe in myself. And I know if I get the ball every 5 days and I stay healthy, I will give this team a really good chance.
6 seasons with the A's, his A game is that of a could-be all-star. Just 3 years since he received 11 votes for the AL Cy Young. Frankie Montas threw so well at spring, David Bell named him opening day starter.
And I remember me telling him, are you sure? Are you sure? Because for me, even if I don't think opening day, it's a big deal, blah, blah, still for a guy that didn't pitch last year, still means a lot to me.
Excited to see him healthy because I know last year he was banged up, but I've heard a lot about his success and how well he threw when he was with Oakland. So I'm excited to have him on the team, and I think he's going to be a big horse for us this year.
It's one of the big talkers of the Reds' spring. Frankie Montas will throw the first pitch of the season because this space is supposed to be for Hunter Green as the Reds' ace.
I love the idea of it, and I want to be that guy, but I know I have to hit checkpoints in order to truly be called that within a clubhouse, and I have no problem with that. I want to earn every right to have that title.
Well, that was Hunter Green right there,
Yes.
speaking to reporters for the very first time since the announcement that he will pitch Game 2 of the season, and that's coming up this weekend.
You know, that's one of the things I love about baseball season is the fact that there are so many games. So there's so many opportunities for you to actually be able to get out there and
Things can happen.
And there's nothing like a baseball game, just the experience of it. It's better than even a basketball game or a football game, at least for me, because it's a true experience. You kind of just sit
There's
back.
a lot of other things happening at Great American Ballpark
Oh,
while
my
the
gosh.
game's going on. So it's programmed.
Yes, and again, today we're talking all about it, celebrating opening day right here in Cincinnati. We have Ken
Gorgeous
and Frank
weather.
down at Findlay Market. We had Lauren and Dan over Great American Ballpark. And thankfully, Ethan, what we're looking at right here, blue skies.
Blue skies, and we're going to have that coverage for you of the opening day parade, too. Meteorologist Ashley Smith is going to be there. She just walked in, getting everything prepped up because it's going to be a pretty busy day for her. Busy for all of us here at Fox 19, but we love it. It's great. It's like Christmas morning here in Cincinnati, and much warmer compared to Christmas. Although it was cold this morning, things have improved. It's 41 degrees right now. A live look on our Newport Levee camera. Look at that. No clouds at all on this view. Just blue skies and sunshine. And that's going to help really warm things up later on this late morning and early afternoon. But as you can see here on radar, no issues at all. We're just looking at a few clouds rolling in later today and maybe a few sprinkles tonight into very early Friday morning. But otherwise, though, looking pretty good. Still in the upper 30s over parts of the tri-state, 39 over in Mason and in Westchester, 39 in Batesville, 37 in Connorsville, low 40s from Hillsborough, West Union, Milford, down to Dry Ridge, Warsaw. At 41 here this hour. So the opening day parade, 10 a.m., yeah, we're already seeing those temperatures in the low 40s. By noon, we're in the upper 40s, and by 3 o'clock, 52 with sunshine. And for the opening day game itself, 4:10 is when the first pitch is going to happen, 55 degrees in, 56 for the seventh inning. By the end of the game, just looking at a mix of sun and clouds. Tomorrow, clouds will be increasing. We're beginning to fall into an active pattern beginning this weekend. And so for Saturday, scattered on and off showers, could be a few rumbles of thunder, but it's going to be on and off. So it's not going to be a complete washout, but it's going to be enough to dampen the roadways, create some soggy conditions, not just for Saturday, but also Easter Sunday. Particularly Easter Sunday during the afternoon and evening hours, showers and a few thunderstorms then. And then Monday and Tuesday look to be active. We're talking about the potential for some stronger storms both Monday and Tuesday, particularly Tuesday. Is a day I'm keeping a close eye on with the threat of some, again, strong to severe storms, gusty winds, heavy rain, all modes of severe weather possibly on the table. Again, though, this is all the way out on Monday and Tuesday. So the timing of this is going to definitely change. The threats could change. But right now, as the forecast pattern looks to be, both, again, Monday and Tuesday, we do have that potential for slight risk of some stronger storms. Again, this is going to be for both Monday and Tuesday, and you can see why I mentioned Tuesday. Most of the tri-state under that slight risk of potential severe weather then. So the 7-day forecast here, you'll see that we're talking about really warm air in place. That springtime warm air, highs in the 60s and 70s, aside from today and next Wednesday, of course, and lows well above freezing. I know this morning was cold, but it's the last cold morning, at least, in the extended forecast. But we got a nice day in store for Reds opening day. Sunshine. Get out there and enjoy it. Go Reds. We're back after this.
Welcome back, everybody. We are now just counting down the hours until the stands are filled here at Great American Ballpark. And what makes opening day so special, of course, is the players, the game. Spring is here, but more importantly, the fans, because we know that they bring all the excitement inside and outside the stadium. I actually got to sit down with a super fan. I'm talking about Mike the Chiller Miller. I talked to him about how he got his nickname and his decades-long dedication to the Reds. Take a listen. Do your friends fight over who gets to go with you?
A little bit.
Well, when you have seats like these, can you really blame them?
So a lot of our friends will sneak over here
Okay.
for the fireworks, even if they sit other places, because this is a good spot.
Mike Miller has been a Red season ticket holder for over 25 years. Many refer to him as the man, the myth, the legend, also known as the Chiller. Where did that nickname come from?
Well, I rode a bicycle off the roof of a fraternity house through some fire, so became Chiller Miller.
That's really impressive. A legendary moment, but Miller seems to have quite a few of those.
Would probably go back when I was in college and the Reds won the World Series. And so we talked a bunch of Reds fans into jumping in the back of a pickup truck in a very cold evening and drove from Center College all the way up here and ran around and partied on the square and just enjoyed it immensely.
And you could say it's a moment he only dreamed about as a kid.
My dad knew Joe Nuxall's brother and ran around with him a little bit. And Joe actually pumped gas in their car when they didn't have any money. And Joe had to work in a gas station to make his way because they didn't get paid a lot back then. So we ended up down at the Crosley Field, our whole Little League team. And they put on a little clinic for us, Pete Rose and Joe Nuxall. It was phenomenal.
Now those stories are shared with those sitting around him inside of Great American Ballpark.
Usually I like a double cheeseburger with a brat spread out over it.
While enjoying a cold beer and some great food.
I think baseball can be very entertaining. And, you know, we've had some very entertaining players, and now we have a whole lot of entertaining players. So, you know, if you're only here to see if we go all the way to the World Series, I'm not sure that you're a fan.
And speaking of entertaining,
it's a nice thing to have Jonathan India in the background who can fill many of those positions. Great utility guy. He's got a great attitude. You know, with the sport where it is, it's hard with the love of the game. Sometimes, you know, you put your heart and soul in these players, and then all of a sudden there's a trade or something or talk of that. So it's difficult, I think, on the players to keep their head in the game, but he seems to have stayed right in it. So I'm hoping that he can help rally and keep the focus on winning, and I think they will.
And, you know, to be a season ticket holder for that long, how many kind of, you know, eras you've seen the team go through and transformations and everything. It must be.
Big wins, some big losses.
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
Kind of seen it all.
Yeah, that's very cool. It's kind of summing it up, you know, to be a Reds fan for decades on end. All righty, 10:26. We'll be back with more of your opening day coverage after this.
from the station that's always local, always now. This is Fox 19 Now Morning Extra.
Welcome back to it here on a Thursday morning as you look live. Lots of sunshine and the temperature finally climbing up into the 40s. We'll add about 14 more degrees for the day is all said and done here. You're looking live at Turfway Park. Horses getting a workout this morning.
Yeah.
It's Holy Thursday. It is opening day.
Yes.
It is probably 10 other things we're forgetting to tell you this morning, but
yes,
it's just a big weekend coming up for sure.
Absolutely. And opening day obviously has been predominant throughout the morning. We have team coverage.
We do.
All over the place.
The team is everywhere.
Yes. Okay. So first,
now Lauren's, she's getting it now.
I love it. So let's toss it out to Dancing Lauren and Mr. Dan.
Dan is not dancing.
It's been a long morning, guys. You know what? Happy opening day here in Cincinnati. You can probably hear,
You hear the music.
the music blaring behind us.
This is my jam. I mean, it came on right at the perfect moment.
Literally, people are walking by us just dancing, but you can see all the grounds crews out there getting the field ready for what will be a fantastic opening day here in Cincinnati. 4:10 against the Washington Nationals.
Yeah, and then 2:10 is when the gates open. Of course, the parade starting at noon. Speaking of loud, I was listening to the live shots earlier with Ken Baker and Frank Marzullo. I mean, it sounds like a party down there at Findlay Market.
The party started about 5:30 this morning.
Sure did. Well, it's another good one. I kind of want to start dancing again, so we better get over to Ken and Frank.
We're losing our mind. Help us.
Oh, well, we're losing our minds with the crowds here.
I know. Look how big it is. Look at all these people out here for the parade. Are you pumped?
This is just the beginning. I mean, we're still an hour and a half in parade time. Look at these guys coming in. You guys are from Mayfield. What's your names? Johnny.
Isaiah. Zoe.
And what do you think here today? Reds win today?
Yes.
Yeah. Is this your first opening day parade?
Yeah.
Really? What do you think so far? Tell me a little bit about it. What surprised you the most so far? What surprised you the most? All the people, baby? Yeah. All the music's good. Hey, give me 5 guys. Go Reds! Go Reds! Go Reds! Kenny, you've got a group of guys over here too.
I do. Let's go over here and check it out. So I love this because it's a family event out here. It's so much fun. This is my buddy Brian. Brian, tell me about your team here. What's going on?
So we got the Cincinnati Reds Youth RBI program, and we're walking in the parade today. So they're enjoying themselves. This is like the 10 and 9U teams. You see some of the older teams over there. So we're just about to have fun.
Are they about to kill it this year? What's going to happen?
Oh yeah, for sure. They're the future Reds. They're the future Reds.
The future Reds. All right, Uncle Frank, I'm going to give you your mic back.
Well, look at these guys. We got friends from the Reds Youth Academy over here. Are you guys going to be on the big league team someday? What do you think with the win today? Who's going to win? Why are you sure you mean
I wanted to don't say that on TV, like your teacher's watching.
It's fun. You're getting real life experience here. Look at the group over here. We got the girls over at softball. You guys got motion in the Very good. Let's see your parade wave.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, very nice. Kenny, I think every school kid from the greater Cincinnati area is here today.
Every single one. Where are your kids at?
They're in Florida.
They're in Florida. Oh, okay.
Spring break. And Arizona. I left them. I said, I got to come back for the parade.
I love it. All right, so it is finally warming up.
Yes.
Ethan's got a handle on things, right?
He does. Ethan Emery. I'm going to lose the layer here in a little bit.
Yeah, I was going to say, you should probably be losing it soon because by 11 o'clock, we'll be in the mid to upper 40s across parts of the tri-state. 41 right now here in Cincinnati. Here's a live view on our Mount Auburn camera looking to the north and east. And look at that. No clouds at all in that view. We've got a lot of sunshine in store for today. You'll see it right here on our First Alert Weather app. We are not looking at any issues today, but you'll need to use the app, especially this weekend into early next week because of the active weather pattern we will be falling into. So already getting those temperatures into those mid-40s in parts of the area. Upper 40s by noon, low 50s this early afternoon with the sunshine. So the parade, it's going to be beautiful, fantastic, whatever word you want to use. Jordan, help me on a couple of those words. I know she is a wizard when it comes to descriptive words. Indeed. Mid-50s right now. You can see for the 4:10, the first pitch, 55. 56-hour afternoon high with mostly sunny conditions. As I mentioned, though, we are looking into an active pattern setting up. Unsettled for Saturday and Easter Sunday with some showers, gusty winds, perhaps some thunder and lightning. Monday and Tuesday, though, keeping a very close eye on that. Those could be first alert weather days because they will be looking at the potential for some strong storms both days. I'm keeping a close eye, especially on Tuesday, with that risk, especially the gusty winds and the heavy rain, in addition to those thunderstorms. We'll talk more on that here in a little bit, but for now, we're going to send things back over to Jordan and Steph. Oh, actually, we're going to go to break first, and then we'll go to Jordan and Steph after this short break.
Download the app that helps you plan your day. The First Alert Weather app. Live radar, hour-by-hour forecasts, and severe weather alerts. Everywhere you go. Get it today.
Now, as of today's game, including CPD Police Chief Ben Williamson, he'll be recognized as the Kroger First Responder of the game.
Yes, along with U.S. Air Force Chief Master Sergeant Jay Collars. He's going to be honored as the Alta Fiber hometown hero of the game. That's going to be taking place at the end of the second inning.
Yep, then retired Cincinnati firefighter John Winfrey will perform one of my favorites. They always do it in the seventh inning. Yeah. God Bless America during the seventh inning stretch. So looking forward to all those little vignettes throughout the game because it's nice. It just gives you a little break. And
absolutely. And it adds something, it pulls people together, and it kind of weaves that thank you to our service people, into it too, which is always very important. All righty.
All about it.
Yes, absolutely. Well, have you seen this? Back in February, we reported on this, the Reds being the first Major League Baseball team to join the Realizing the Dream initiative.
This is a program created by Martin Luther King III and his wife, Andrea Waters King. They spoke at the ballpark earlier this year, and their goal is to recruit local kids to get out, serve their community, all in celebration of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s 100th birthday. It's around the corner in 2029.
Yeah, very special that they have that going on and, that continued push to kind of keep that dream alive, right?
All right, stay with us here. Easter is also this weekend, and Aglamesis is here in studio talking about some last-minute delicious deals.
Man, opening day, Easter, can you say spring?
All about it.
Next.
After this.
Alrighty, welcome on back in. So obviously we've been covering opening day things all day. So we're going to take just a small break. And you know what? Let's talk about Easter. Let's talk about some Easter giveaways happening at Aglamesis, and Christy Weissman right here in studio to tell us how we can get our hands on some sweet deals. And you know what? I want to put down my iPad here because I want to be able to showcase what you guys have to offer. It's not only Easter stuff, you have eclipse stuff worked in. Okay, so tell us what we're looking at here. It's so cute.
Well, yeah, of course, you know, first thing coming up, Easter is this Sunday.
Yes.
So early this year. And so we have everything you need. If you still are looking for some last minute basket stuffers, we've got the sweets for you. So, you know, we have a little basket giveaway that we're going to be doing on our Instagram page. So if you go online, follow us at Aglamesis Bros, you can find out the information about it. But we're going to be giving away this Easter basket, which, you know, all your Easter baskets need a solid chocolate bunny.
Of
we
course.
have over 13 varieties of solid chocolate, milk chocolate, dark chocolate.
Gosh.
Yes.
Really?
So you can come get what you need. We have your jelly beans. Everyone needs a little gummy jelly bean, your classic fruit flavors.
Absolutely, you need something to stuff those Easter eggs with,
That's
right? Yeah, those are
and
perfect.
You can do it in the whole bag in the basket, tear it open, sprinkle it around, whatever you need to do. Some salted caramel eggs, because who doesn't love salted caramel?
Yes, and I mean, those are so, I love the fact that they're unique. They kind of, it's one of those treats that when you have it, you feel special eating it. You know what I mean? Because you
and
can
it's
tell
a little
that.
upscale for the adult baskets
Yes,
too,
exactly.
You know?
The kids, jelly beans, these, they can
Mom
get the,
and Dad,
yes.
get your salted caramel eggs.
Exactly,
Yes.
love that. Okay, and so what else do we have
And then
here?
we have our cream eggs. I brought just a couple of my favorites today, but add that little color to your basket and your favorite inside flavors, raspberry, peanut butter, coconut,
oh my
whatever
gosh.
you might like.
You guys do it all.
That's right. Anything you're looking for your little Easter basket, we've got here for you. And then I have some of our Muddy Cheeks. Went out to play in the milk chocolate, and so I got to top those off in the basket too. And
love
so
it.
we're giving away this basket. If you follow us on Instagram for those details, you'll be able to win an Easter basket if you haven't yet gotten one together yourself.
And you know what, too? Even if you have, what great additions. You could kind of put, you could sprinkle this in that one and this. Because again, like what you guys do, you specialize, you personalize everything. So it draws that in so people really feel like it is a really great Easter gift. But now let's talk eclipse.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, that's, again, coming up a little over a week away.
I know.
And so you want to have something to celebrate. Schools are closed. A lot of people are traveling in. So we have some extra goodies here for you. We have our Eclipse Pecandies with the dark chocolate coming in over the white chocolate sun. And then our Eclipse Oreo Pops as well.
Look
just
at
a couple little specialties to get the party started.
Absolutely. Okay, and tell me what this one is again, this cookie that we're, not
It's
a
a
cookie.
giant pecandy, so just like a turtle, we brand them as pecandies. So you have the pecans, our in-house made caramel, white chocolate, and dark chocolate.
So, okay, if people are going to be, because obviously we only have a couple more days till Easter, I want folks at home who are watching, because honestly, all of this stuff here is so beautiful and personalized and special. Where can they go to either enter the contest, but also to just shop with you guys?
Yes, absolutely. Well, you can go to either of our two stores. So we have one on Montgomery Road and one on Madison Road in Oakley. We also have a website, www.aglamesis.com. And of course, our Instagram page shares so much information. And that's again at Aglamesis Bros. So the Eclipse candies, we're starting to check out now that Easter's wrapping up. And will start to be available in store this weekend.
You guys always have something clever baking. You really do. If it's not one thing, then you move on to the next and the next. And so it's all in one. Easter, the Eclipse. Thank you so much for being here and showcasing all this stuff. Again, Aglamesis Brothers, 2 locations. Get your stuff before Easter and also enter to win that basket. But yeah, Ethan, I'll toss it over to you because we're talking about the Easter forecast. Maybe a chance of some rain is possible for that Sunday.
Yeah, unfortunately, maybe in lieu of Easter egg hunt, you can munch on some chocolate and stay inside because it's going to be wet at times, especially Easter Sunday afternoon into Easter Sunday evening because we're falling into an active weather pattern beginning Saturday morning. So today, beautiful, great for opening day, but the weekend does have some rain even going into next week. More on that here in a moment. But first, let's focus on the now. Let's focus on the positive news, the good news here. Sunshine, temperatures are in the mid-40s here this hour, and we're staying nice and dry for today. Even tomorrow, for that matter. There could be a few sprinkles tonight. Can't rule that out. It's this cloud cover here. It's moving into some drier air, so it is slowing down, but our northern counties tonight could be clipped by maybe just a few sprinkles. So no issues at all. You just might notice a raindrop or two. But we go into tomorrow morning, it'll dry out, but clouds will begin to thicken up here going into tomorrow afternoon. In the meantime, though, we're in the low to mid-40s out there for most locations. The warmer spot right now, 43 degrees down in Dry Ridge. So for the parade, looking great, looking at a lot of sunshine. Temperatures at noon will be at 49 degrees with that sunshine. For the afternoon, keep the shades at hand, and you could shed off that coat, the hoodie perhaps, get into that T-shirt, get into that nice loose uniform for the Reds, and today's high will be 56 degrees. Now, we go ahead and go to the weekend, as I mentioned. It's going to be active. So we're going to start with Saturday and Easter Sunday. It's just going to be, I would just say, unsettled. We're looking at on and off showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder, nothing severe. And Easter Sunday morning, I think we're going to have a break. For those of you heading over to services or mass, we're going to be talking about just maybe cloud cover, wet grounds from Saturday rain. But then by Sunday, Easter Sunday afternoon, showers and storms begin to become more widespread. And then Monday and Tuesday, the potential for a first alert weather day. So we're keeping an eye on it, hence the eyeballs you'll see here on the 7-day forecast. But yeah, you can see pretty much rain chances from Saturday all the way through Wednesday of next week. But the good news is that's going to be pretty warm. Highs will be in the 60s and 70s, lows in the 40s and 50s. But get out there and enjoy today. If you can't make it out today, Good Friday, we're looking at dry conditions as well, and also much warmer. Jordan, Steph?
Man, Good Friday is a great Friday. Almost 70 degrees. Yeah. Hey, when Ellie De La Cruz steps up to the plate, it just feels a little different.
Yes.
He's clearly a rising star, but he still has more to learn when he becomes an MLB superstar.
And of course, our sports director, Joe D., he has this story.
It's as if he's by himself, a baseball phenom, surrounded by the hype, the attention, so much noise. This is the quiet work. he knows he's different.
You know, Ellie is very mature for his age.
Like Steph Curry's shot changed his sport, Ellie De La Cruz wants his game to be different.
He's everything you want in a player, and he's the most talented player I've ever seen.
Everything with Ellie feels big. The big colors, the big swing, the big sunglasses, and the big smile. But it's the runway to stardom that makes him the biggest baseball story in Cincinnati.
At his age, doing things that he's not supposed to do, but he's doing it, is a special, man. And he being part of this team is even special.
You think he has the talent to win an MVP someday?
He got the talent, man. He got the talent. He got the fight tools. He got the fight tool. He's really young. We have to give him a little bit more time, but man, he's gonna be special.
The snapshots of a sensational rookie season, these moments made Ellie De La Cruz baseball's most unique talent. The home runs.
That ball had a family!
The history.
It's a cycle!
The speed. Cincinnati's star is fast becoming a major league superstar.
What's your goal for stolen bases this year?
Y tenés una meta de
80.
80. There you go.
Home runs.
Oh, I don't know home runs.
Do you like stolen bases better than home runs?
Yeah.
You do? How so? Why so?
I like running. I love running.
But 80 is a massive number in Major League Baseball. In fact, no major leaguer has hit that number since the 80s. In 1988, when Rickey Henderson and Vince Coleman both stole more than 80 bases. And no Cincinnati Red has hit that number since Eric Davis stole 80 bases way back in 1986. How hard is it to steal 80 bases?
I mean, for him, probably not too hard. But it's definitely challenging to steal 80 bases. I didn't even realize bro had 35, bags in a pretty, small window, of opportunity and time. So that alone is pretty impressive.
This is the education of Ellie. It takes reps. It takes coaching. It takes former MVPs, and sometimes it takes changing gloves before he can change the game. Ellie De La Cruz wants to be different, even if it's just on the field.
No cambiado. O sea,
No. I don't think anything's changed. I mean, I'm the same person. Sure, people will treat you a little bit differently, but I mean, I hang out with the same people all the time. I go through my days the same way. There are some people that may treat me differently, but I don't think I've changed at all.
He's always asking questions. He always wants to learn. Very quiet. He's respectful. He trains. He works hard. So you have those two recipes, and you're gonna make I think the best player in baseball one day.
You know what? I just got out of the newsroom. I saw Joe Daneman. He looked up at the screen. He said, "I think I know this piece."
I know that story.
Yes, absolutely.
De La Cruz played in 98 games as a rookie, and he stole 35 bases in that time.
Now
So if you stretch out that rate to a full season, that's about 58 stolen bases.
Wow, yeah, so Joe D telling us that, really watching him, being able to watch Ellie bat in spring training, it was a bit of a mixed bag. The strikeout rate, still a little high, but he's reported to be hitting with power, which is good. It's all
really
progress.
Young, though. This guy's got years ahead.
I mean, and he just, talk about stealing the show in the middle of the season last year. It was so much fun, that boost of energy.
Exciting stuff, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
absolutely.
There's excitement to watch.
Yes, indeed. And also, right here, there's excitement to watch on Fox
Absolutely.
19 now.
Opening day coverage continues after this.
All right, Great American Ballpark is where we are. It's where we've been since 4:30 this morning, and the excitement is just continuing to grow, Dan Wells.
Well, you can hear the music pumping, the grounds crews are getting ready, and so are the players. We're going to hear from them on this opening day here in Cincinnati.
Whoop, whoop. And we are just about an hour away from the Finley Market Parade. Look, the folks are lining the streets. They are ready for the biggest day in Cincinnati. We're back in just 2.5 minutes.
When you download the Kroger app, enjoy over $500 in savings every week with digital coupons and earn fuel points to save up to $1 per gallon at the pump. You can always discover more ways to save big every day. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
Sign up for a year of Body today and get the results you want at 65% off.
Are y'all ready to go?
Join America's favorite trainers, leading over 120 structured home workout programs, creating thousands and thousands of success stories. Nobody does results better than Body. And for a limited time, sign up for a year of Body, the app that CNN_ rated the best fitness app, and get 65% off. But this is a limited time offer. Just go to body.com. That's bodywithan.com.
All right, stick right here with us on Fox 19 now. Our opening day coverage continues. We have Dan and Lauren and Frank and Ken.
Everybody live. Great American Ballpark, the parade. It's going to be good.